I'm Laura Noel, a professional organizer and homeschooling mom of two, and today I want to check in with you about our Decluttering in a Year challenge. So 2 years ago in 2023, I found Nourishing Minimalism's Decluttering in a Year challenge, where you declutter the number of things in that year, 2023 items in 2023. So we had a lot of stuff in 2023. A lot. I had been pregnant and then had our son, and we had a gazillion baby things. Like, so many things were gifted to us in secondhand and just buy nothing groups, and it was crazy how much stuff we had. So that year I actually ended up getting rid of 2,818 items. So I had to have a third sheet that year. And what we do, we like to get a little competitive in my house, at least my daughter and I do. So I'm blue, my daughter's pink, my husband's green, and my son is orange. And so we had something going here. We were trying to see who could get rid of the most things. We didn't actually count the spaces. I'm not sure who. I think I won this year. There was a lot of glue on there. So we really made headway in 2023. Now in 2024, we aren't quite done yet. Now it is the end of December. We've got 2 weeks left in the month when I'm filming this, and I think I've got like 97 more items that I need to declutter, which I think I'm gonna get because I am still decluttering my office, and I've got quite a bit of paper up here. But this has been a harder year because we don't have as much stuff in the house. My daughter has still been very competitive, and she has actually gone through some major declutters. This is actually the first time you're seeing my office in a couple of years, because this was her playroom for a while, and then we moved the playroom and schoolroom into another room. She got rid of tons of stuff, and then she also got her own room, and she decluttered so many things. So I'm super proud of her. I have a couple of videos on decluttering with kids and stuff in our room makeover, and it's been really incredible what she's done. And then I decluttered a whole bunch because I cleaned up this office, which was a disaster. But other than that, we've decluttered our wardrobes. Our kitchen is minimal. There's just not a ton of stuff. So while I do think that we are going to finish our goal this year, I'm a little bit nervous about 2025 items in 2025. I'm not sure what we're gonna find. I mean, I'm gonna go deep and I'm gonna try, but I'm actually, it's the first year that I'm wondering if we're gonna finish the challenge. And I think that's a really key thing, because sometimes we wonder when we're decluttering, is it ever gonna end? Like, oh my gosh, I'm just decluttering so much and there's so much, is it ever gonna end? And we still have a ways to go. Like I said, there's always toys that can go, there's always storage stuff, and always office stuff, and always paper. There's always things that can go. But the amount that we have left in our house is dramatically less than it was like 5,000 items ago. We've gotten rid of so much. And, you know, obviously things still come in. You have kids, stuff still comes in, presents come in, family members gift you things, they get stuff from church and from her friends, and, you know, things just come in. But we still have gotten rid of so much. And I do want to dive more into our kids' books, though my daughter's starting to read, and so I really have kind of held off on getting rid of a lot of that stuff. And my office is very sparse. I have very few places that I need to deep dive into. There's always a few things here and there, but I really have very few places that are like storing hordes of items. I've done our storage spaces, and I'm working through my office, and so there's not a lot of places that are hiding a lot of stuff. So the point being, a couple of years into your decluttering journey, as you're going onion layer by layer, getting rid of more and more, and downsizing and minimalizing, you will eventually hit maintenance. You will eventually hit a place where there isn't tons and tons of stuff everywhere, and you're not constantly filling trash bags. Now you can every once in a while. Things do pile up, but in general, you're gonna have a lot less stuff around, and it's gonna feel like you have space to breathe, like you have room to breathe, and it's a good feeling. Just a couple months ago, our upstairs here was filled with boxes and piles, and I can see the floor. All the way to the other side of the house, I can see the floor, and things are neat and organized, and it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. So if you do have a lot of stuff around, I highly recommend trying the year in a year challenge, or decluttering 5 things a day, or just something, the minimalist challenge. Find some kind of a challenge to motivate yourself. And sometimes keeping track of things isn't for everybody. And if that stresses you out, don't worry about that. Just set a timer for 5 minutes a day and declutter. Like, you don't have to count things. Personally, for me, that works, but it doesn't work for everybody. But find something that works for you to motivate you to just be consistent and just keep at it, because there is hope. There is a place where you will have gotten rid of 50 to 80% of your stuff, and it's gonna feel so much better. And I can tell you that in 2 years, being 5,000 items lighter has made a major difference in our house. Major difference. And it can make a major difference in your house. And it can take a while, and that's okay. So that's my encouragement to you at the end of the year as we're looking towards a new year to declutter. Let me know in the comments below if you did a challenge this year, if you kept track of anything, and if you want to start one next year. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.